Hi guys, sorry. When you're on say hi, I should probably send another notification. I literally, like, the moment I went live, I got a call. My phone rang, so let me just send another one out. When you're on say hi. Let's hang out. Hi, Jen. Okay. Hi, Carolyn. Seriously, the moment I went live, my phone rang. It was Joan Sierra, so I was like, okay, I just hit live. Let's go over it. My house is empty, you guys. For the first time, really in like 2.5 months, our house is free of people. Although one of my other friends from college is coming into town on Monday, but she's not staying with us. I'm excited to Toodle this weekend. That's where I just kind of like so I'll put my headphones on and watch a silly show. So I'll need recommendations, of course. I'll watch a silly show and then I'll just like clean and organize and declutter. And oh my gosh, my little bandois is so messy right now. So it'll be perfect. Happy Friday. How's it going? I know, I love company. And you guys, we had the best time. We had so much fun. It was really fun reconnecting. And I don't know if you guys feel this too as adults, but we were just having real conversations and just, you know, about friendships and how hard it is to maintain your friendships as you get older, and especially with like proximity. And I don't know, it was just really special to, you know, have deep conversations where we haven't really seen each other for that long. And I'm always like, you know, if my friend hasn't reached out in a while, it doesn't mean that she doesn't love me. Usually it means that I should reach out to her because she's probably going through it. I know that's how I am. Like if I don't reach out to a friend, it's probably because I'm like deep in something and my, you know, probably need a friend at that time. So we were just like sharing that about like different people's love languages, and it was just really nice. And then having memories of us as a kid. Did you guys see that post I posted of the Stussy symbol? So her daughter is 6 and she immediately started drawing the 3 lines and then the 3 lines underneath. And I was like, I know exactly what she's doing. She's like, watch me draw an S. I was like, oh girl, I know that S. It just cracked me up that she knew what that was. Did you girls see that? You know what I'm talking about? How many of you had Trapper Keepers and all the things with that? I know. It's so true. They do heal the heart. Yeah, so if you're ever like missing a friend, you know, just thinking about a relationship, it's because she was kind of talking about friends that she has that have kind of felt like that have drifted away from childhood. And by the way, take your vitamins today. And she was like, I wonder if I didn't reach out, if they would ever even reach out to me. And she said that, and it just kind of broke my heart. And I was like, well, are you testing them? I was like, is that a test? And she was like, it's not really a test. And then she was like, well, maybe it is kind of a test. And I was like, well, don't test your friends, you know, like everyone has different love languages. And if you miss them, reach out to them, you know, and if you want them to reach out to you, just say, hey, I would love for you to reach out to me, and just communicate. I don't know. And it was really cool because we just kind of got to be real and have girl time. So if you guys are missing someone or thinking about someone, reach out to them. and just tell them that you're thinking about them. And that reminds me, it's my friend Nicole's birthday, so I've got to reach out to her as well. But yeah, sometimes, occasionally, I'll reach out to people, even on Facebook, friends that I've never met, you guys, and be like, hey, haven't seen you in a while, haven't heard from you, thinking about you. And you can make someone's day. So yeah. This is my Exalted, by the way. I had a few people message me yesterday about it. If I like the greens from you or the greens from Exalted better. So that's kind of a longer-winded story, I guess, because I never taken supplements before I started. Before I started I never took supplements. And first I started doing the collagen because I wanted to support a friend. So my friend Jenny was starting her business and she was having kind of a rough go with, you know, like having to leave her other company and like kind of choose. And so I was like, well, I want to support you. I want to try it. I didn't really believe in them, to be honest, in any supplements, but I, wanted to give it a try. And so that's when I started. I really like their greens. They taste really good and everything, and they're good for you. But when Exalted came out with theirs, it just has like a bunch of the stuff that I was taking all in one. And so that's why I switched. But I do like both of them. I just switched because it made my life easier. I was already taking a multivitamin. I was taking a probiotic, a prebiotic. I was doing like functional mushrooms and adaptogens separately. And then the Exalted kind of covered everything. So I was like, much easier. Yeah, exactly. It has multivitamins. And I also, I like the tropical flavor better, but I do like the vanilla. I do the tropical one with coconut water. It's more of a tropical light fruity flavor. Whereas the other one I'll do with like almond milk. It's more of like a milkshake flavor, like vanilla. But yeah, so I still support you, and I do like their greens. Their greens are sweeter. They're more like a fruity flavor. So today we have 2 new blessing bands that I want to share with you guys up close. These are Sparklet enabled sparkle bands, and so we'll do the same free Sparklet deal with them today, just on launch day. So I wanted to do that with you guys, and we can get ready and hang out. I do have to be at Kelsey's at noon because we're helping her move a big sink. I know my voice never came back, but to be fair, I haven't actually taken a full vow of silence for a week. I did one day and then I was like, I can't do this right now. Oh my gosh, you want to see the princess? Look at my spoiled princess. We just took all the bedding off the bed to put the Murphy bed back up, and now she's like in a pile. Callie, what are you doing? Oh my goodness. She's comfy. She's like, feather duvet. This is the life I'm accustomed to. Feather duvet. So we have 2 new blessing bands today. I'm gonna share them both with you in case you haven't gotten them. And then I can drop some Sparklets in here as well. But the free Sparklet deal is working for this one today. So for launch day, these are also blessing bands. So they're at a special price. Plus you get the free Sparklet deal. So it's basically like getting, it's only $125. And it's basically buy one, get one free, basically, like kind of silly not to. You're looking for more plain white on white. This one is plain white on white, but it does have our logos on it imprinted. It's super soft, and it has the white pebbled calf skin on this side, which is so pretty. Gorgeous. I did have some ladies that actually purchased this one and then asked to have the leather side on the pebbled side on the top, which that's great. We could totally do that for you too. But it's so cute. Oh my gosh, she's totally thinking my quiet house. For sure she is. Because she loves people, but like only her people and people that she's really comfortable with. So she's like, oh, I think I'm just gonna like anytime she has kids over, she'll be friends with them and like be sweet to them and everything. But like she's always on edge, like so anxious, wondering like when they're gonna make a move. Yeah, isn't that pretty? So if you guys want this one and you want it switched, just let us know and we'll write that on there. So I don't think they do coupon codes anymore. What they do is they do like bundle discounts. So let me show you, and you can actually bundle it with a few different things. So I created a cart, but you can also bundle it with like press-on nails or makeup or headbands. Like Adorned has some stuff on there. We're thinking of maybe putting some sparkle band stuff up there. I don't know. When we have some time to like sit down and work it out, we will. We had our accountant had a come to Jesus meeting with us this week. That was not fun. So I don't know if it'll work, but we're gonna try. But I'll pop up my Exalted link so you can do that. If you guys purchase anything from my links, you will actually get entered to win the box. I have a box of like $1,000 worth of PR products and stuff that are good. Yeah, Exalted fully moved over to Curated. So Curated has a bunch of different brands, like tons of brands. They just brought on a whole bunch of new brands. They wanted Sparkle to be on there too. It couldn't work at the time. Maybe it could work, maybe, but we'll see. But yeah, it's like a platform where you can kind of like put different things in the cart and then you save and then you can get a free gift, which is good. And then, but I do think you'd get a discount if you do the subscription. So I want to say, let me see. I made a cart for you guys of like my favorites, which you can remove if you want. But yeah, so they have a discount and then you can remove anything that you don't want, but I think it's like discounted. These are all the things that I have, and then you can just take off what you don't want. And then they're giving a free rosewater toning spritz right now. And I think, oh, this was actually my order. That's why I'm like, why is it so big? The Dubai chocolate, I like it, but I don't like it as much as the cinnamon bun. The Restore Nightly Complex I love, but that's a flavor. Like I gave it to my girlfriend last night. It was so funny. Oh my gosh, you're gonna die. Turmeric is a very like unique flavor. It's kind of spicy. And so like a lot of people don't like turmeric. I mix it with water and then I put coconut water in it and I drink it as a mocktail. It helps me sleep and relax and rest. But I gave it to my girlfriend yesterday and she's like, oh, this is a really unique flavor. And then she like put it down next to her. Oh yes, the creatine gummies. Yeah, I'll pop those in there too. But then she like it just sat there and she didn't drink it at all. And I was like, if you can be honest with me, like if you don't like it, you can be honest with me. And she was like, no, I like it. It's like a good little sipping thing. And then it just sat there and I was like, it's okay if you don't like it. It was so funny. I was like, I can tell. I've known you for 30 years. I can tell I can tell when you're lying. Who runs Curated? I think it's the same organization that owns Unique. I think they did it. I've never met them. I've never been in the, really in the, business of that. This is just kind of like stuff that I like. And so I think Kara signed me up when I started sharing her nails and she just signed me up for it. She's like, here's Curated if you want to share my nails. And I was like, okay. And I didn't get a chance to look at it. And then Brandy told me that Exalted was moving on there too. So I was like, okay, well, I'll kind of figure it out. I don't really know how it works that well, but I just made carts and then I guess you get discount codes and stuff. So whatever, or discounts like for bundling stuff. But I just like to share what I like. So if you like it, great. Remove things from the cart, add other things. Fancy's on there too. Adorned has some things on there. Yeah, Adorned has some Curate exclusive items. These are the two pieces that I have from their curated exclusive. This is really soft and I love this color. And then this one's like really fun with the starfish. So yeah. Okay, the creatine gummies are so yummy. Those are from, what is the brand they're from? By the way, my creatinine levels or whatever were like really good. So I was very happy about that I did my blood test the other day and it was like spot on. So I was very happy. Airray, I believe is the brand. I also like their clear protein just for like a lighter protein if you want. But they also have electrolytes in it too. Yeah, here it is. The sour apple is really good. All of the flavors are really good. I really love the sour apple. That one's my favorite. The watermelon's also really good. Yeah, I do like the free shipping too. I think that's good. I don't know what it is about free shipping. We go over this a lot because our accountant's always like, you shouldn't do free shipping on everything. And I was like, I know, but I like free shipping. I was like, because like as the prices go up on shipping, like they just had another price increase, and I'm like, I get it, but like I like having free shipping, you know, like, and I have to do what I like, right? So like if I'm in a shop, I want free shipping. I don't know. Do you guys agree? That's kind of what I feel too. I know. But people are always sensitive to price increases too. I mean, it's funny because like we've gone through this so many times with Sparkle because, well, before we never had any products that were like under $200, you know, or like under even $100. And so now like that we have lower price items, sometimes it's like, okay, now it's cutting into, you know, especially when we're doing like auctions and stuff, it's like, definitely doesn't make sense. Like a lot of time, we lost a lot of money this summer. I'm just going to say that. But, you know, I still think that there's like free shipping is still something that's important, you know? So I don't know. That's just how I feel. Yeah, I agree. So for example, like I love Red Aspen, but I also don't love that you have to spend $100 to get free shipping, even though the shipping's only $4.99. It's still, I don't like it. Like it would make me feel so much better if they just raised the prices of the nails and then gave you free shipping, you know? Because like I would have bought so many more pairs of nails sometimes. I would have been like, okay, I'm just gonna buy one pair. But instead I have to wait like months and months, and then I'll buy like a whole ton of them. And so that's how I feel about it. Do you guys feel the same way? Oh yeah. Yeah, the returning too, yeah. Yeah, I know. I just feel like life is getting more and more expensive just to exist. We were also laughing. We were laughing last night because we were talking about how expensive everything is and like how the healthcare, we were talking about healthcare. And we were sitting around talking about healthcare and how expensive it is and how ludicrous it is. And then we're like, oh my gosh, we've turned into our parents. And their kids are like running around, and we're like, their kids are probably like, gosh, these guys are talking about boring stuff. And we totally are. Talking about energy and all of that. So funny. How did this happen, guys? Curated makes you pay for return shipping. Yeah. I know, and it doesn't even make sense. It's so crazy. And poor Poppy. So Poppy has like he has a like psoriasis on his arms, and it's really, really itchy. And this one company that gives him like the only product that works. He's tried so many products, and they just decided not to cover it, his insurance. And literally, it's the only one that works. And they want him to try like 20 more before it covers. So then if he wants it now to have relief, it's like $6,000. And he is just miserable. And so Joe's been kind of advocating for him, trying to get it covered like a different way. That's the one thing I wish we could figure out here in America. Because when we were in Italy, I felt like, I don't know if you guys remember when we were living there like a couple summers ago, and I thought I broke my foot. They have free healthcare, but you would have had to go sit in a hospital for hours and hours because it wasn't really emergency. But then I was like, well, we'll pay for private healthcare. We have insurance in the US, so I don't think that'll cover it, but we will just pay for it. And what could it be, right? And so we get right in, we go into the clinic, they give me an x-ray like right there. I think I waited I made the appointment like for the next day. I got right in, the x-ray was done within like 20 minutes. So I go in, x-ray, and then I'm sitting there in the waiting room, and they print out the results and hand them to me in an envelope, and then gave me the bill. It was 35 euro, which is like $40. And that was with no insurance, and that was private. And I was like, what is wrong with us in America? That x-rays, you usually have to wait so long, and they could get it done in like 2 seconds here, and it was $35. Like, what? Hi, Kimberly. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh, that's horrible. Yeah, that's awful. My stepdad has prostate cancer, and he got it like, before he was 50. And he's on, luckily he's been on medication, and it's a very slow growing cancer, but it's so scary, That's crazy. Get tested, girls. If you can, get tested. Get your boobies tested, your blood tested, all the things. I wish we could, oh yeah, the pap smear, all that stuff. Take care of yourself. Get prevention is like the best, even though it stinks. I was laughing with my technician for my mammogram, and I was like, so you're probably one of those jobs where people, are not looking forward to coming and seeing you. So I just want to say thank you for doing what you do, because you are here saving lives and, being proactive and encouraging other women. And I just want to say thank you, because people are probably not very excited to see you. So I'm excited to see you, and I will live through the uncomfortability of this. And I was just trying to be cheerful. I'm like, it's not the worst one. I mean, I'm sure like the prostate exams are probably worse, and colonoscopies and things, but thank you for this. Should we do a little shadow today? I'm going to go to a birthday party tonight. Not quite resting yet. Let's see. Yes, the prep. That's true. I haven't done it yet, but Joe has, and it's not fun, especially if your loved one gets hangry. Oh, I'm so sorry, Tina. It's really rough. I'm convinced that, like, because we live in this capitalistic society, that like the goal is for us to spend all of the money we have before we die. So there's nothing left to pass down. And I like the European way of a lot of things, but they're just, you know, they have other things that they deal with as well. So no society is perfect. And as much as I definitely, for a while before I really, you know, learned about it, I definitely thought, okay, they have it right here in Europe, and they do in a lot of ways, but in a lot of ways it's hard too. So yeah, grass is always greener, right? Lena. At least that's fun stuff that you enjoy. The worst is like spending things that it's like you can't see, you don't enjoy it. When our best friend fell, and when he had this accident and he had to be like transported in an ambulance, the ambulance for like 4 miles, it was like 4 miles, they charged $17,000 a trip, and they had to take him to different hospitals for the head injury. And she was like, you know, he was the breadwinner, and she was like, I can't afford this. And the insurance wouldn't cover it. I think they covered like 1 hospital trip. And it was just like, it was so crazy. And I was like, how can they even do that? It just seems like highway robbery, you know? It just doesn't seem legal. But they were the only ones. There's only one ambulance company here. And that was, get what you get. And they could just charge whatever they wanted. It was just crazy. So this poor family that's just trying to like get by, and they're suffering anyway, you know, they have to deal with all of this stuff. Yeah. And not that people should get preferential treatment, but she was like, you know, he was a chief of staff of the hospital. Like, you would think that they would be like have some sort of even just like empathy for somebody that has given his life to the healthcare system and everything. And nope. They said, well, you could afford it, so you're paying for anyone that can't afford it. Yeah. Look at the difference of like no brows, and then I'm gonna put brows on. Why are we talking about negative stuff today? I apologize. I don't know why I'm going down this road. I think I was just talking about like conversations that I'm having with my adult friends. Did you guys used to draw Stussy symbols on your backpacks and your Trapper Keepers and your JanSport backpacks and everything? Does everyone know what I'm talking about? Yes, there's two blessing bands today. Let me show you the 2 blessing bands today. Now that putting on a face of makeup actually makes me feel so much better. Do you guys agree? I feel alive now. Okay, that's all I'm gonna do today. Oh, we might want to put on some deodorant too. By the way, I tried the rollerball one today at Pilates, and it worked really well. It didn't feel super wet, and it didn't sweat like white. So like the blue one that I tried, I could see the sweat rolling down my arms. It was kind of white. The roller one did not do that. Talking bands makes me happy as well. So let's talk watch bands. I do have a Kitsch link. I love Kitsch, and I actually have some videos up on my Kitsch page. So they use this really cool program called Loud Crowd, and what it does is it'll like slurp up your videos and allow you to share your videos with like anyone that wants to shop on your cart. And I also have that with my my passions link. And so like a lot of any of the products that I've shared that I've made a dedicated video for, it actually puts it on there so you can watch the tutorials there as well. So it's all kind of like saved in there. So this is my Kitsch link. They're having a huge sale right now, like 27% off. I don't know what my code is, but their codes are usually bigger than like the creator codes that they make. I need a hairbrush. But I love their stuff. Let me show you some of my favorites and then we'll talk watch bands. And then I only have a short period of time because we're gonna go help Kelsey move the sink. Okay. My favorite products from Kitsch are this satin-lined shower cap. It's amazing. I use it all the time and it's great. If you want a demonstration, let me know, but I did save it on my page. Heatless curlers, I love. Their clear hair ties are the absolute best out of any of them that I've ever tried. I love their heel socks. So they have these like little heel protector socks. I wear them at night. Tina, I'll show you in just one sec. I like their little eye masks. Yeah, they've got good stuff. I love their bar soaps. Heatless, it's definitely a practice. It's definitely a practice for sure. I haven't tried the serum applicator. I should try that. I have not tried that. How many of you got one of the vegan headbands yesterday? Which color did you get? I love their dermaplaning. I love their dermaplaning little blades. Love those. I use those all the time. I've used those for years and years and years since I started dermaplaning. I've never tried the oil though, so let me know on the oil. My sister also uses their castor oil and she has insane lashes. So I might try the castor oil. She uses it on her scalp and then she also uses it on her lashes, and her lashes are ridiculous. They look like crazy spider legs. Yeah, try their planers. They're good and they're made out of recycled plastics, so I love that. Jennifer, you're so sweet. Thank you. My hair is getting to the filthy stage. Usually this is day 5. I'll dry shampoo it, and then day 6, you'll probably see it. Maybe down if I could do it again, maybe in a half up. And then day 7 is wash day or braids. I went like 9 days on when we were in Arrowhead. It was gross. My sister's like, your braids look so cute. I'm like, they are filthy. They are hiding the dirt. Barboletta I've heard is good too. I'll have to try that. Okay, you guys both say it's awesome. Okay. Does it make your eyes red? Because I've tried so many that are great, but my eyes look like I've been smoking a doobie. Okay, that's good. Like the Revitalash, even the sensitive one, I love it, but like it works so well. My lashes, Joe's like, you should trim those. I was like, no. But my eyes are just like bloodshot. All right, so let's look at those blessing bands, okay? So we have 2 blessing bands that came out today. We have that's the white patent. We have a white leather, which you can do it opposite if you'd like. Just write to concierge right away. If you guys are looking to like make changes, please do it right away because our Texas team is getting faster. So we need to put those notes on there. The next one we have is, so we have the Savea band. So we have a Savea band. This is the one I'm wearing right now with the buckle. It's gorgeous, so incredibly soft. So if you're looking for a white band, white on white, this one is beautiful. It's seamless. The sparklet deal goes with it. This literally goes with everything. Any color will be an incredible pop of color. Also, the charm holders are coming out this weekend too. Like, look how pretty that is. Even just like black and white moment. I have not, Tina. Send me links to anything you guys want me to try. I'd love to try. I'm so happy about that because they've been like practicing, ramping up, all that stuff. And I'm just like, it makes me very happy. That was always kind of like one of my, you know, obviously like our band's already made in slow, but like since we have such a small team in slow, and I really want to focus on the couture pieces in slow. So it's just harder to do it when you have a small team. Okay, so I've got that one. I also have the watchlet. So this is the embossed leather watchlet. And then we also have the rose gold version. So we have the seamless rose gold embossed Savea, which we already have a Savea, but I actually kind of like this one better. This one is seamless and I feel like it looks really pretty. You cannot get sparklets from Amazon. You can get a sparklet holder from Amazon. These. They're just earrings. They're post earring holders. And this is how I organize my sparklets. Right now, I have them by the rim color. But I did see somebody's son built them a 3D printed sparklet holder. I think that is very clever. Very cool. Look at the shapes. So cute. Well, one of you guys influenced me, so I can't remember who the first one was on our Little Sparkle Sisters page, but somebody did it first. Let me show you the difference too between the blessing band so this is like the one with stitching, and I just feel like the seamless is a little cleaner. Rochelle, I think so. So I just think the seamless is a cleaner look. I don't know. We do have both versions available. So if you want the seamless version, we do have that one. If you want the stitch version, that one does have fixed crystal availabilities while supplies last. I was just talking to the team. We're going to try to possibly get the clear fixed crystals to our Texas facility if they can handle that. We're going to try to figure that out. Yeah, don't you guys love the seamless? I think it's pretty. I mean, both of them are great, but yeah. Okay, so there's that. Then we also have the watchlet version. By the way, we're gonna pick our winner today for the product tester. Here's the Rose Gold SS Seamless Watchlet. It's shown here with rose gold hardware and rose gold calfskin lining. Absolutely beautiful. When I do little promos on here, do you guys like, for the live promos, do you prefer like doing the free sparklet deals? Do you like when I do little flash sale deals? Which do you prefer? If we had to choose one or the other, do you like to change it up? Change it up. The rose gold's so pretty. And there's this free sparkler deal on it right now. So I feel like it's, you know, it's kind of a gimme. It's so good. I'm going to do a giveaway right now too. Let's see. Here's another pop socket I'm going to do in aqua. That's going to be our giveaway. So I'm doing it right now. I just popped it up. You don't have to buy anything to enter. Just enter to head out. And then also I'm going to pick a winner for our waterproof right now too. Yes, you need this one for sure. Can we switch this rose gold one too? Switch this rose gold one. Oh yeah. Yeah, switch it to the pebbled side on the top. Yeah, you can flip any band. Just let us know right away so we can add notes to it, okay? All right, so I'm going to pick a winner from yesterday's purchases to be our product tester. So our product tester, for those of you that didn't know, we have a new waterproof coming out. This is gorgeous. And I have a bunch of the samples in clear. And I'm going to pick somebody that purchases today as well. But I'm going to pick someone from yesterday's purchases to get one of these. To qualify, you just needed to purchase one item from the website or the app. But it's so pretty. And then what you're gonna do is you'll just send a little email with your details and we'll get them finished out for you and sent to you. And then as a product tester, I just want you to tell me your honest thoughts, any improvements you think we could make, any other ideas you think that you might have. We are really excited about them. Like I said, Italy's going on vacation for the entire month of August. So we don't have any, these aren't going to be made yet, but we will do, we're going to try to like make additions. I did message them about the epi. So we'll need to make a new mold if we do epi, and I do love the epi as well. Carrie Lynn, I did write yes, I actually saw it. I updated it. So I have your information on that one already. I don't think you can combine the redeemed points, no. Yes, you can flip any band. Oh yes, I think it would be a great Christmas present. Actually, Zach is testing out, he really liked the clear. He's like, I just want the clear one. Can I wear that one? I'm like, you can be the first guy product tester to test it out. Okay, so here we go. We have, oh yeah, let me pick. I think we already picked it earlier today. Let me look in my Asanas. Okay, it was Patty Redditch. Is Patty on? Hold on, the black hardware, is that okay? Yeah, congrats, Patty. Yes, as long as that's totally okay. Just wait for a confirmation that they updated it as well. But yeah, that's absolutely fine. It just needs to be made like right away. Send in a message right away and you should be fine. If it was like a while ago and you can't edit customizations on the page anymore, like as long as it still says edit customizations, you're good. But if they can't edit anymore, that just means it's already printed and out on the floor, and so we can't really pull it. All right, is Patty on? Patty, you're the winner. All right, I know this is a short little live today. I probably will go on a little bit later as well. And then I also wanted to know, I don't think she's on either. Well, you can let her know. I also was going to ask you guys, did Holly go live today to share all of the art and drops and everything? The new things? Did she record while live, and what you guys thought about that? We were thinking maybe, so we're trying to figure out with her schedule with Brooks, like what would be a good fit. And she was thinking maybe in the evenings would be better. So we might do that like at pre-shop time, like if Zach can take home a bin to her and then she would have the bin, instead of filming it the next morning, she could just film it that evening, like around 5 or 6 p.m. PST, and then she could just film it and do it live. So that way you guys will see it. The Platinums can do their pre-shop and then all the videos will automatically be on there so you guys can see it. You like the interaction, yeah. So what's nice too is like you can, what's nice is you can actually like, she obviously can't answer questions, but if you're like, can you hold that up with the hardware or something? And she can like kind of do that as well for specific ones, you know, or like hold it up closer, and she could do that too. Cause I told her just kind of like scan the comments. Obviously she can't like answer questions while we're doing it, but she can like get a little bit closer and like show other details and stuff like that as you guys ask. It can be rewatched on Facebook. I'm wondering why it didn't save in the recordings. I'll take a look. Okay, we'll figure it out. It's definitely been a process trying to figure out with everyone's schedules why, like how to make it work, you know? I think you can just add the sparklets to the order. Which ones do you want? Do you want me to pop them on in here? For those of you guys that are purchasing, which sparklets do you want? And I'll pop it into this show. Yeah. Well, she has been coming at like 7 and filming, like 7 a.m. She's like, Brooks gets up super early. So she's like, I'm already up. But then lately it's been a little later, and you can't really rely on, you know, babies' schedules as they're going, because babies don't have a schedule. They just figure it out. You figure it out as you go, right? So we're just trying to make it work for them. But I think if Zach at least takes it home, then he can be with Brooks and then she can film it from her house, which is fine. They don't. He's so cute, I know. Yeah, I'm gonna give out the coupon codes on Saturday. I have a list of all of your guys' stuff. I have not had 2 seconds to even sit down and read my emails. My emails are a mess. I've got an entire folder full of bills. Yeah, but the only reason I'm on here not crying from having a mentee bee is because of you guys. So thank you. But yeah, I'm teetering on the edge right now again. Yeah, the other day I've been doing just kind of like free sparklets on a lot of these bands, like, you know, adding some waterproof. Oh, by the way, we did get La Vida Lenta on here. Are there any waterproofs that you guys want in here that you want me to do a free sparklet deal on that we didn't do yesterday, like a new one? I can do that for sure. Thank you. I haven't cried on camera in a while. Close. It's hard right now, but we're figuring it out. Yes, we did. We added La Vida Lenta yesterday. So I can pop that one on and I can do the free sparklet deal for you guys on that one. We only have 3s and 4s for that one. If you guys see ones that you like, that you want us to restock or whatever, make sure you do the hearts on there and we'll try to get those in for you. We also have design requests as well for you guys. We just don't want to get behind with our little team, you know. We want to keep it sustainable It's been harder, but we're trying. Thank you. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you guys for supporting our small business. I'm like, it makes me so happy to see that you guys love our bands and they bring you joy, and that you know, support makers. That just makes us happy. Because I feel like crafts, like handmade things are, it's like a dying thing. And especially with like AI and everything now. I don't know if you guys see those videos, but there's so many AI makers that are just pretend, and it's like scary even for makers to, like, you know, try to promote themselves, because like it's so good now, it's scary. So it's like, I feel so grateful that we have our community and you guys like are here. I mean, eventually I feel like AI is going to be able to do lives and stuff, and we're just like, whoa, it's crazy. Luxe lavender flowers as a waterproof, that would be super cool. Weekend deals. So I think we're gonna do some fun auctions, like we'll do some crazy price auctions this weekend on some of our stuff that's in the studio, like some of our couture pieces and some of our like luxe leathers. We'll do some fun auctions. We also have our sparklet holders, like our charm holders that are launching. These are limited, so if you guys want them, grab them. They're so cute. If you guys, I don't think I'm gonna have time to send the coupons out. So if you were gonna save your coupon for one of the sparklet holders and they're already sold out, I do have some extras and enough to fill, you know, even if all of you guys had it. So don't panic, but we will be doing a bundle deal if you get all 4 sets as well. So these are the sparklet charm holders, and I'll show you kind of how they work. By the way, thank you to those of you that bought the blessing bands today. We've been trying to do more blessing bands because you guys have wanted blessing watchlets and stuff, so we added those on there for you. So this is how the charm holders work. So they sit like this, and they're really, really, really cute. You can also do them on your Gracie bracelets. Just make sure that they don't like spin around like this on the Gracie bracelet, just because you don't want them to like unwind it. But like, isn't that fun? So you can add charms to your watch, and you can do it on both sides, which is fun. If you have a watchlet and you were looking for a way to add your charms, it's just another fun little way to do it. And what's nice is these come out really easily because you just pull them out like that. I am not sure. I'm pretty sure they cost about the same as all of our other sparklets. All the sparklets cost pretty much the same. The Swarovski crystals are a little bit more. The majority of it is like the mold costs and the metal and all that stuff. So I'm pretty sure they'll just be the same. My charm and crystal. Did you do like a charm on right here? Is that, Brandy, did I see, is that yours? Did you put one like right here? And did you just put it like in the hole? If you want to pre-shop. Yeah, if you really want it, I would just pre-shop, but even if like, I do have more. So if it sells out and you want to wait for your code, that's totally fine, because I do have enough here. I do have enough to like fill those. If you're like, I'm nervous, don't worry, because we do have, I think we have 10 pairs of every color here in our studio here. No, I love that. I think that's great. Oh, you use string. I feel like you could also, well, it's a little tight around here. I was actually thinking of doing ones with like maybe rivets here. I'm going to do it first thing in the morning. I just don't think I'll have time today because I've got to go help Kelsey right now. And then I have to go back to the studio and I have like so much paperwork and everything. I think by the time I sit down and figure out the best way to do the codes, it's not going to be, I also need Joe's help. It won't be until tomorrow when we actually have time to sit down and work on some things. We're trying to get our affiliate program back up sustainably. So we're trying to work out all the details in that as well. Basically this has been like a tough year in our account. It's like, can we have a chat? This is not, yeah, we're just trying to make it work. Anyway, well, we love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting. Thank you for being here. I'm excited for those of you that got all of your goodies. Let's see. I have an order watch list. I have a free order watch list, but I have not been notified that it's been sent. Yvonne, DM me with a little bit more details and I can take a look, okay? Are you still feeling metal? Yes. But wait, still feeling the metal colors we gave you. I think I might just send a coupon for all of you guys and then you can just buy them. Pre-order. Are you still feeling? Oh, the pre-order. Yeah, those will go out first. For the pre-orders, Melina was doing them and she's been out of town for a week and a half. But absolutely, yes, we're definitely going to take care of yours first. Here's the giveaway. Melina, I think, is back today, so all of those like orders should be going out. All right, ending this right now. There you go. Congrats, Lisa! Yay! Make sure you check out within 24 hours if you are a winner. It'll just be sitting in your cart, okay? And if you need anything, let us know. Congratulations. Make sure that you guys grab the blessing bands today to take advantage of the free sparklet deal, okay? And if you want this on the top, write us right away so we can take care of that for you, okay? So we've got the rose gold and we've got the white. And then I think we have a couple more. And this is in a watchlet or a Savea. And this is our new leather as well. All right. Thank you guys so much for